Hey guys, I came on here to do a quick YouTube video, and the NFL has officially reached flat dead. It is now fucking dead. In fact, it's so far dead right now, I can't even explain it. And I'll probably get a little bit loud during this video, so anybody with headphones on, RIP to your headset. But the NFL has just came out with and has confirmed that they are banning hit tackles now. What are they supposed to do? Sit there with their thumb firmly up their asses and sit there? Why don't you put a flag on them and call it flag football for a fucking child? Because that's what it's turning into. A fucking joke that a little kid would come up with. You've essentially have taken one of the most beloved sports ever and turned it into a fucking laughingstock. You want a little kid to play in the NFL now? That can happen. You want to know why? Because it's safe and protects everybody from injuries. Roger Goodell and this ownership is the most worthless piece of shit I have yet to understand why they do this shit. Oh, I know, because you want to make football safer. Football was never intended to be a safe sport for anybody. Every time you went out there, you seen somebody get hit. You've seen somebody get hurt, have a season-ending injury. But now, you can't hit the... Let's see. Here's what you banned. You can't hit the wide receiver until he catches the ball and goes at least 5 yards upfield. That's banned. You've taken away all physicality from this sport, including big hits, that you now label dirty. And now you've banned hip tackles. And let's not even forget that you fuck up every year when it comes to knowing whether if a player has been touched when he has grabbed the ball and he can get up and go downfield or not. It's such a joke. It's such a fucking joke now. And you know what's going to happen? It's going to take all these players to stand up and go against these rules, even if it means their paycheck nowadays. If they love this sport so much, then they need to step up. Because let me ask you something real quick. How are edge rushers going to tackle now? You can't tackle by their knees. You can't tackle by their ankles. You can't grab them by the waist anymore because that will be considered a hit tackle. You can't hit their midsections. What are they supposed to do? What is it going to take for them to realize that football needs to go back to being football? And I see a lot of people on here saying, well, it's for the better of the players. Fuck that. Even the players are coming out against it. What does that tell you? They're not sitting up there glad. They hate this. They hate the new NFL rules. And the NFL and Roger Goodell deserve the shit. Because just like those fucking rules and just like bets, every one of them, like Roger Goodell, are a bunch of scandalous bitches. Oh, we're making it more safe for the players and their health. Key word. These guys could go out there and just get tackled once and they could be hurt. Hell, look at what they've done to the Pro Bowl already. They've ruined the Pro Bowl. Nobody even looks forward to it. Oh yeah, let's just go ahead and let's just go ahead and ban the hip tackle and let's ban the hitting in the fucking Pro Bowl. Well, now every fucking hit known to man in the football world is now banned except for in the NCAA. Yeah, you know what's gonna happen? I could see this as a example. Teams that in the NCAA probably won't want to play in the NFL now. Actually, a lot of them. Because if they know they can't hit anybody and have to grab a fucking flag out of a damn person's pants, they'll probably not want to play at all. And I hope that they stand up for the sport. If players love this sport enough and care about what once was that made this game great, then they will stand up against it. It's a joke now. All of it's a fucking joke. It is literally the only thing you can look forward to when it comes to hitting something is if you play Madden. Playing a fucking video game now. And that game's going downhill because they can't even make a good game to save their life. Hell, they fuck up on offensive linemen every year. Somehow, they fuck up on the damn sideline catches. Don't ask me how they do that. But anyway, yeah. The NFL is a fucking laughingstock right now. No hits? I doubt I'll even want to watch it now. Granted, I'll watch it because I love the Steelers, but I swear up and down, I don't want to watch football if I can't see the purpose of what made football today. You know what those legends are doing right now? Those Hall of Famers, they're just laughing at them. They're just fucking laughing at the NFL right now. Banned hip tackles because you don't want anybody to get hurt during football games. Football games. National Fuck Up League is what they need to be called now. National Fuck Up League is exactly what the National Fucked League, because that's what they need to start calling it. Because the NFL right now is, if this is the one time I would say this, I really do hope players go on strike against this shit. And not just the fucking hip bans, every fucking tackle you can think of, because this is stupid. It is officially dead in the water. If it wasn't before, it surely is now. I mean, come on. Who the fuck's going to sit there as a real football fan, enjoy watching grown-ass men pull a flag out of their fucking pocket or out of their fucking pants? That don't even sound right. Grown men pulling something out of another grown man's pants? I, I, the sport that I loved and grew up watching, it is just dead now. It's officially dead. And they've killed it all in the span of a few years. This all started, I believe, what was it, 2010? Close to 2010? When they stopped, when they sat there and said you have to stop the big hits when you gotta wait until the receiver grabs the ball to run upfield. Oh yeah, you wanna know what they're doing? They're making every player in the league sound like a bunch of pussies. That's what it is. The NFL, Roger Goodell, and the ownership is making this organization look like, and not only that, but mainly the players. Making them look like a bunch of crybaby mommy's boys. Go, after getting hit, going and asking if they can kiss their boo-boo. I'm sorry, it's just a passion that I have. And they simply kill this game every year. It gets softer and softer. And it's sad because guess what? Now college football is more physical than the NFL right now. What do you want them to do? Hey, guy. Hey, man. I'm just going to pull this red flag out of your pants. Thanks. It's going to be a whole meme. The NFL has been full of memes, but this is going to be a whole different meme now. All this is going to come back and bite them so fucking hard in the ass. And I pray to the heavens above that they get hit. I pray to God Himself that it comes back to hit them straight where it hurts the most. And you know what that is? Their pockets. Because look at what happened back in 2016, 2017 when the players were kneeling for the injustice stuff. And I immediately, when I saw that, I got pissed. And I don't have anything against any type of race or anything like that. I love all colors of people. I love them. But during that time, I kid you not, I severely hated the NFL. I still hate the NFL today for the shit that they do. Oh, well, you go in for a big hit on somebody near their midsection. Oh, well, that's a $30,000, maybe $2 million fine right there. It is literally a laughing stock of the opposite of what it once was. And Sean Taylor, R.I.P. to him, one of the most, probably the most physical safety ever to grace this planet. He would be laughing right now about how soft this league is. And you know what? Also, the NFL ain't the only ones that are guilty in this. A lot of fans out there, I'm looking at you, said that you wanted this. Now that you get it, it's going to go downhill so quick that you're going to be where we sitting there like, I really wanted this shit. Yeah. You didn't want football to be physical anymore? There you go. You got it. You got your wish. Every bit of it. You'll ruin it for somebody else's enjoyment by hearing pads knock, or by not being able to hear pads knock like it should be. But you tuck your tail between your legs, put on your pretty pink panties, and go out and yell, I'm a pussy. I've never wants to watch the game like that. That's exactly what the fuck. And for all those people that wanted to be soft, right there. You can take that and shove it up your freaking ass for all those who want wanted flag football, wanted hip bans, wanted every part of tackling banned. I got 2 of them for those people that wanted it. It's a fucking joke now. It's become so much of a joke that fucking Goofy is laughing. And everybody knows how dumb Goofy is. Football's dead. Basketball's on its way to be dead because there's a lot of rules changing there. I don't get it. I seriously, the football world, the NFL world of what it used to be, what we all used to know and love, is just dead. And it's thanks to a lot of wannabe fans who have been asking this shit, and the ownership. Because you don't want people getting hurt. Oh, silly goose. What the fuck are you talking about? You don't want them to get hurt, then why the fuck do you think they're out there? They go out there and take risks. And now, they're even going against it. And it's going to take them going against it to really just say, either you bring back what we want, and it has to be every fucking player. Every player. Every top of the line player that helps them put that money in their pocket, you gotta step up. And it's time, if there was any time for you to step up and stand up for the game of football right now and go against these stupid rules, it is right now. And it needs it more than ever. Because I can guarantee you, with these rules that they're making, it's not going to end well for the NFL. This is how I feel like it'll go eventually if it continues going down this path. There's going to be players, not only in the NFL, but in college, that won't want to play for your company because of these rules. You don't understand. You're not only hurting the sport itself, but you're also losing young, talented players. Yeah, we want more points on the board. All they'll have to do is just ban deflections and interceptions now, and this game is fully dead. You can't hit stick somebody anymore. You can't tackle them by the knees. You can't tackle them by the waist. You can't do nothing anymore. You know what? I hope the NFL comes crashing down. Because unless the players stand up and go against these rules, I don't know what else to tell you. It's just going to go downhill, and it's just going to fucking die along with their pockets. Nobody's going to want to sit there for pretty much sit there for 60 minutes and watch flag football. Nobody. And you're even getting criticized by little children. This league is sad. It's a fucking joke. I grew up watching hard-hitting football. That includes Troy Polamalu, James Harrison, fucking Brick Kiesel, and Ryan Clark. Whoever you can think of that was on Ike Taylor. All of it's just dead. That history that they pretty much made is the only thing that was left. Because after the Steelers won the Super Bowl that year, that's when that all this stuff just started turning around. It was around 2009, 2010. Because if you remember that Steelers defense in 2010, they were maulers. They would turn you inside out and wouldn't think twice about enjoying it. Yeah. But by banning all the hits, I guess that was the right thing to do, huh? That was the decent thing to do. This stupid safety bullshit that they got nowadays is not every bit of it's killing the NFL, but when you put all these bands together, you got nothing left. You might as well just quit. You might as well just shut down the NFL. Because I don't even know if they're going to make good money off of Fox and CBS now. Or even ESPN for that matter. Or whatever the fuck else they play on ABC. Because they don't listen, they don't pay attention to the NFL's contract. They pay attention to what the fans want. It's a joke. It's a fucking joke that I'm sick and tired of. It continues to get more and more fucking stupid and retarded every time. Because you want them to be healthy. Key word, it's football. Every player has an injury every year. I'm just sick of it. Sitting here 24 years old, me ranting about the NFL banning tackles. Why? Because I love this fucking sport. I love it to death. And I mean I love it to death. And every time I watch the NFL now, it's going to be, it'll pretty much to every fan just be nothing but an empty seat. If nobody steps up about this, especially players, then I can guarantee you the NFL is going to go from being a televised game to just a flat out dead in the fucking dirt. And it's going to take them to get hit hard where it hurts all at once before they even lift these bans. Because at some point during all this, something's got to give. And something always does. If they told me you can't tackle anymore, I would be like, okay, I'll go out and tackle. They won't find me, that's fine, but you're going to have to fire me before you even think that I'm going to sit there and play flag football and stop hip tackling and stop going up and knocking the fuck out of somebody. Yeah, I've never played on a football field. I've never played in a football game. But I would sit here and I'll be the most honest fucker on this damn planet. If there were somebody, even if it was my own friends, I would tell them, I want to go out here and I'm going to hit you as hard as I can on that field. You're my friends, but I can't go out here pretend to be buddy when we're on the football field. Off the field, yeah, we can be friends because those are your best friends. But I don't think that they would want me holding back on them just because of that. If I plan on going up and hitting somebody as hard as I can and as fast as I can, bitch, I'm going to do it. I don't understand it. I don't get it anymore. But anyway, the NFL is dead. These rules are just, it's at the peak's end of the NFL, and y'all better enjoy it while you can because nobody's going to sit there and watch flag football. And for all those who wanted every tackle banned of every type of big hit, take one of those and shove them up your fucking ass.